Hello queens, how are we? I thought I would vlog my last week of uni. How weird is that? I can't believe I'm actually saying that out loud. Like, this is my last 4 days of uni. And then I have to move out of this flat. The whole prospect of the fact that I have to hand in an assignment and move out within the next 5 days is kind of terrifying, that I have to get all that done. I had a really stressful morning actually. If it looks like I've been crying, it's because I have been. I had to go to the doctor's this morning, and then I'm actually so fine. I'm not gonna get into it, but basically I thought for a split second they were like, you might have to go to hospital, and the second they said that, all I could picture was me sitting in A&E for like 6 hours, and I don't have time for that. Like, I'm gonna be working right up until the minute before this deadline. So the second they said that, I was like, oh my god, and I just burst out crying. I was like, I really need deadline on Thursday, and she was like, okay, relax. But yeah, I'm fine. I didn't have to go to hospital, thank god. I have perched myself at my desk with a little matcha from the cafe beside me. I got a sandwich from them as well actually, because I could not bring myself to cook. I'm actually tempted to go get another one, but I feel like that's a little bit excessive, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Although it would keep me working maybe, I don't know. Anyway, getting through the final project. It's like my last creative project. If you remember one of my vlogs a while back where I was like, shoot my uni project with me, it's that one. So it's kind of, I'm putting everything together now to submit. I'm basically making like a zine. I was gonna do a little behind the scenes video. Don't know that I'm gonna have time for that. I'm really trying to get a good amount done today. Like, I'm gonna work right up until I go to sleep tonight, and hopefully I might have time for the little video. I don't know, we haven't started the critical journal yet, and that is probably more important than the video. So this is on InDesign. I'm creating the zine. Wait, should I put it on this mode? So this is like a double page spread, as if like a magazine was open type of thing. I've just kind of tried to make every page different in some way, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty happy with how it's all turned out, like from the photography to the editing and stuff. But yeah, I've edited most of the photos, so now it's kind of just like putting everything in. Wait, where's my, I like these ones, these are good. On Photoshop I basically created a layer of like this design on the jumper, and then I kind of placed it over this, which I want to try and do more funky stuff like that, but I also don't have time, do you know what I mean? So I'm currently doing a little sketchy one, so I'm just kind of going over the rocks with like just a white pen, and then I think I'm gonna really messily write Zoe for Be The Label here. I don't know if I'm that keen on it. I don't know, I'm gonna finish it and we'll see if it makes the cut. It is 11:45. I have honestly barely moved from this spot since I last spoke to you. I made myself dinner. I made myself some tofu fried rice because I didn't have the brain capacity to think of anything else. I actually did take a break from like 10 to 11 there while I was on FaceTime to my friend, and we were booking our accommodation for Greece, which has got me really excited. It's giving me the motivation to carry on working, although I'm gonna call it a night now. I don't think I can stay up any later. In my publication I'm doing 6 brands. I shot 6 different brands, but for 4 brands I did like a good few shoots slash outfits, and then for 2 brands I only did 1 shoot for each of them, which is really annoying, and I don't know why I didn't think of that when I was shooting like make more shoots for these brands, so it's not just like a little bit of them and then more of the others, do you know what I mean? It would look way better if it was all balanced out, but anyway I didn't, and I don't have time to shoot more. So yeah, and what is the point of this story? I have finished putting in the 4 main brands into the publication, so I've got like a good chunk of it done, and then tomorrow I just need to finish it off by adding in the 2 smaller ones, and then I need to start now doing like all my text and logos. I sent some of the brand owners like some questions. I thought it'd be nice to have little quotes and stuff like that. Yeah, just add in some more like design elements and text, and maybe like an editor's letter at the start, and the cover page and back cover page. I mean, I'll show you some bits I've done. I've tried to do it so that like every double page spread is a little bit different, you know, like has some sort of different design element to it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really running out of ideas. Like, we're on page 100 and something, and obviously, you know, 100 pages in, I'm struggling to think of different ways of putting photos on a page. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the dog. I was obsessed with him. So yeah, this is what we are looking like so far. How good was my little model Zoe? I love this photo. I think it's so good. Okay, yeah, you get the point. This shoot was quite cool. I liked this one. I think I need to put more black backgrounds for some of them. I kind of realised that was something I could do and just put it in there now. I reckon if I do get what I want to get done tomorrow, I might have time to do the video, but I don't know. I don't want to put pressure on myself to do it. I mean, the publication's long enough. It's like sitting at 115 pages right now. I feel like that's enough work in itself, no? I don't know. Oh, I just keep thinking about the critical journal. And does anyone else who does creative projects with uni just despise the critical journal? Like, I don't want to tell you why I've done something, just look at it and appreciate it and accept that it's good. Don't look for my justification of like the process, do you know what I mean? It's so dumb. I'm gonna go to sleep. I will check back in with you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll actually make it out of here. Maybe go to a cafe or something. Good night, kiss. Okay, it's actually like 3 o'clock the next day and I still haven't left my flat or done any work. Wait, I kind of low-key look like I'm on death's door. Help. I have been doing like semi-productive things though. I've been clearing out my room. I've got a big bag of stuff to go to the charity shop, which I'm gonna bring now, and then plop myself in a little cafe for a few hours and get some work done. I don't know why my brain just likes to do the unimportant things on my to-do list. Like, obviously, yeah, I do need to move out of this room and that is something I need to do, go through all my shit and clear it all out, but I feel like the work I need to do for my deadline Thursday is probably a lot more important. My room looks horrible. Like, I've got rid of all my prints, I've got rid of my plants, I gave them to my housemate. Like, there's just not, it's so bare. It looks like, do you know those boys that move into flats and literally don't touch the room? Like, all they do is put bed sheets on the bed and move their clothes into a wardrobe, and it literally looks like a depression cave. I don't know how people live in that, because I'm staring at this right now. I'm wondering how I'm going to be in here for the next 4 days. Like, is this not the bleakest thing you've ever seen? I've got one print left over there and I've got my stack of books I need to pack, but it's giving depression. Ugh. This is all my stuff I'm getting rid of over here. So I've got charity shop stuff for the girls in my flat, like really new toiletries and shit that I literally haven't opened, and then things I need to sell. This is the rest of my room that I need to pack up. I actually have so much storage in this room, it's so good, because I've got all of that there, and then I've got my wardrobe here on my desk and my chest of drawers. So I don't really know where all my stuff's gonna go when I move home, but I'm kind of sad to be leaving this room. I do really like it. Wait, haven't I ever showed you this room? Did I show you my ensuite? Wait, I hope it looks okay. I feel like it always looks okay. I'm not really a messy person. This is my little ensuite. How cute's my little sticker. You're doing so good, sweetie. I had to write that to myself when I was not having a great time. Yeah, this is it. I mean, not much to it, but it's pretty good having an ensuite. I had one last year as well. So blessed. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad to be leaving this flat just because I do love this room and this space. But I'm excited to leave because I really don't like the kitchen. To the point that, like, you guys know that I'm like obsessed with cooking and I love all my cooking content. Like, I just thrive when I'm in the kitchen. I hate this kitchen so much to the point that, like, I don't want to cook. Like, I've been living off like soup and just like easy things since I've been here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out of that, to be honest. Okay, I've actually decided if I procrastinate for 1 second longer, I'm not going to get any work done. So I'm going to bring the stuff to the charity shop tomorrow and go to the cafe now. This is my current fit. I just have to wear comfy clothes when I'm going to sit and do work in a cafe. So I've got my Peachy Den plaid tartan, Mimi's, a little Unknown hoodie, Lazy Oaf green t-shirt, and of course socks and sliders, because I am convinced I have sensory issues and literally always have to wear them now.
Is that the community
Against all odds, I think I'm finished the zine. I'm waiting on 4 brands out of 6 coming back to me with their logos. They all actually, apart from one, they all replied. I sent them all questions so I could get little quotes from them to include on the pages. And they've all replied to them apart from one, but I'm missing 4 of their logos, which is pretty essential to the publication. I'm such a melter as well. I'm like messaging them on Instagram like crazy. Just sent them the little prayer hands emoji being like, please, please send them to me. This is due in less than 2 days. I've kept the front cover pretty simple. I don't know whether to add any more text like around here and here, because it's not like a commercial magazine. Do you know what I mean? It's almost just like a photography book. So I don't really want to overcomplicate things. I'll show you the back cover as well, actually, because I've kind of tried to do the same thing. Like, just keep it really simple. I've got a nice little quote about Ireland there from one of the designers. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm not trying to make it a commercial magazine with headlines and shit like that, because that's not what it is. But yeah, this is kind of like why I need every logo, because when I introduce a new brand, I'll show you another page of it, I always have to like have the logo to make it clear that it is a new one, if that makes sense. So like, here's the one where I introduced Flay Apparel, and then it goes on. Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty essential and I really hope they all reply. I'm gonna try and do the video now if I can find all the footage. I don't even remember what memory card it's on and if I even have that memory card with me. So that'll be fun trying to find it. But yeah, we'll try that now. I do not have the time or patience to do it on Premiere Pro, which is like the Adobe video thing. I'm gonna just quick fire do it on iMovie and then I don't know what then. I can't do Premiere Pro for the life of me. I might like do the chunk of it in iMovie and then move it over to Premiere Pro to like add some logos or something. I don't know. Oh my god, I want to scream really loud, but it's literally midnight. It's 4 minutes to 12 and I just finished the video. I can't believe it. I'm actually so proud of myself. What the fuck? I just finished it and I'm actually happy with it. Like, it actually looks good to the point that now I can just fuck my critical journal together because it won't matter anymore because my final outcomes will be good, I hope. I had the song in my head that I wanted to use literally all day. I've been trying to like hum it into Shazam. I've been trying to hum it to my flatmates and no one could work out what it was. And then my other flatmate came home from work and I was like, please tell me you know what this is. And I hummed it to her. I didn't know any of the words because it's not in English, so I was literally just like humming it and she got it. And I was able to find it and use it for the video and I'm so happy because it's literally like perfect for the vibes. I'll get done for copyright if I play this for too long with the music, but I want to play the start so you know what song I'm talking about because it's actually really good. I feel like it's a really typical ad song, but it was just really stuck in my head. Yeah, I'd leave it there. Wait, I'll show you this bit of Sophie. I think it's so cool. I'm buzzing, it's bedtime, I need to go to sleep. We can spend all of tomorrow doing the critical journal, but I feel like a big weight is lifted off my shoulders now. It all feels like doable. I think I was low-key freaking out a little bit before that I wouldn't get it done on time, but no, I think I'll be fine. Also, I don't know about anyone else, but like working right up to the deadline kind of scares me. Like, it's at 4 p.m. on Thursday, but I really don't want to have to really do anything on Thursday. Ideally, I would like to upload it Wednesday night. Oh my god, I just looked at the calendar and it said Wednesday, but it's because it's just hit midnight. I shit myself for a second there thinking tomorrow was Thursday. Yeah, ideally I'd upload it Wednesday night, but like if I need to upload it Thursday morning, that's okay. But I don't want to be like actually physically like doing it right up until 4 p.m. on Thursday. That'll actually give me a heart attack and I also need to move out of my room. Oh my god, I just got really emotional. It is 7:20 p.m. on Wednesday. It is due tomorrow at 4 p.m. but I think I've just finished, which is why I just got really emotional. I need to proofread everything now, so it's not really finished. Like, I haven't submitted it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna do that and then I think I'll just be able to submit it tonight. What the fuck? I just did a 75-page critical journal within the space of like 4 hours or something. I was literally just determined. I was like, I'm getting this out of my sight today. Okay, the proofreading is done. I've just made myself some dinner. I just did a little stir fry with some rice, green lentils, red pepper, green pepper, broccoli, and some vegan chicken. Just like frozen stuff. I think it was the Plant Pioneers one. I'm just creating like PDF versions of my files here so I can submit them. And then we're gonna submit it. Okay, it's time. Got myself a little raspberry kombucha. I actually don't like raspberry flavored things. I don't know why I bought this. The publication's taking its time to upload. I mean, it is like literally 150 pages. Okay, last thing, just need to upload my video. Oh, it's gonna take fucking ages. It's a video, isn't it? It's getting there. Oh my god. Help. My heart is beating so fast right now. God. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's done. I don't know what to say. Oh my god. I have no words. What do I do? What are you supposed to do now? Do I just go to bed? Like, what's going on? Help. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
I've just started yoga.
Oh, how was it?
That was very good.
Guess who's finished with uni?
You're finished, have you?
Yeah.
No way.
I know.
You need a yoga class. Chill out after that.
I know, I don't really know what to do with myself.
Go and have a celebratory gin and tonic or something like that.
Yeah, I've got a celebratory kombucha with me right now, but it's not quite the same.
Not kidding, sure it's not.
No.
No.
Hi. I just finished uni.
Honestly?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Well done, you. Oh, you should recognise the occasion.
It is literally 5 o'clock and I could not tell you what I've done today. My brain's in one of those overdrive modes where you can't like sit down and do one thing because you'll just think of like another thing and then you'll rush off to do that and then you'll go back to the thing you were doing and then it's just like a complete continuous cycle of that. I think it's because I have to pack up my room and I keep thinking, oh, I need to put this there, or I need to give this to charity, or I need to give this to so-and-so, or I need to bring that thing to London. Like, I don't know, my brain is just like completely not working. Look how cute. My flatmate got me a little bunch of flowers and a bar of chocolate saying congrats on finishing uni. I can't with my Ruth right now. Like, I'm so excited to go home and get my hair done. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna sit down and record a podcast and then we're gonna properly pack this place up. Got my Sports Direct body bags over there. I've got 3 of them. I think I should be okay getting everything into it. I've made things quite easy for myself because every time I went home, basically, like the last 2 times I went home, I brought a suitcase home with me and then didn't bring it back. I just thought I'll make this process easier for myself. And I'm so glad I did that. Oh, look at my little sloth peeking his head in over there. He's so cute. This is my little mic setup. Let's get this podcast recorded. We're talking about like the good side of being single, I think. We're currently 1 bag down, 2 to go. Will I be able to do it? I don't know. I always think you think you have less stuff than you have, because by the time you put in like shoes, jumpers, coats, I've got a big stack of books as well. I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Got a little protein shake to keep me going. By the way, I have actually got out of my dressing gown today. I did go to the gym this morning. I'm just not one of those people that like comes home and puts on an outfit. I come home and I put my dressing gown back on. I don't come home and get changed. I had a shower. Like, of course I had a shower. I'm not sitting here in my filth. Although I do that when I'm hungover. This is the My Vegan coffee and walnut protein. Sounds a bit gross, but I actually really like it because I hate the really overpoweringly sweet proteins like chocolate brownie, crunch and salted caramel cookie and stuff. I don't mind it as a one-off, but I couldn't drink that every day. I like more like neutral flavors, so I always put like a scoop of peanut butter. I like the coffee and walnut. I like the latte one. Iced latte flavor, I think it's called. I like the matcha one. To be honest, my favorite is unflavored because you can just put unflavored in everything. I put it in my oats, put it in my smoothies. I feel like it's just a lot better, but this is easy. Over the last couple of days, like what, because the uni work I've been doing, because it's been for my creative project, like I've been done with my essays and dissertation before this week, because it's just been creative stuff. I've been able to like listen to podcasts and stuff while I've been doing it, and I binge listened to Ala Loba and Lewis. What is Lewis's surname? I don't know. I binge listened to their podcast called Pop Off. It's kind of like a good one if you just want to like zone out. It's kind of like nothing. No, that sounds really bad. That sounds like I'm slanging off. I'm not at all. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of like nothing. Like they're just talking about pop culture. It's not like you need to like really clue in, do you know what I mean? It's kind of just like good passive listening. Yeah, I've binge listened to all of their episodes now, so I need to find another podcast. I love when you find a new podcast that you like and you can like catch up on those. I've been liking the Shameless ones. They kind of like spill the tea on loads of things. Like they did a 4-part series on Fleetwood Mac. They kind of just like talk about celebrity controversies or like people's rise to fame. Here's one, how One Direction fell apart. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Also they've got Australian accents, which I always think is nice to listen to. But obviously you should listen to my podcast, but I'm not going to listen to myself. I can't think of anything worse. It's 11:30. I'm on my final suitcase and then I realised I forgot about my shoes, so now I'm trying to squish my shoes in, but I think I'll be okay. These bags, like, I can just find room in them somehow. And then what else did I not fit? Oh, all my books. But I've got them into a box and I'm going to bring it to the post office tomorrow. And that's me. Tomorrow is cleaning day. The body bag is gone. It is cleaning day. This place is fucking spotless. I should be a professional cleaner. It's so weird. I get so much satisfaction out of cleaning. Like, I actually love it. When people tell me that they pay for cleaners, like they all chip in and pay for cleaners, I'm like, why? It literally brings me so much happiness cleaning. Okay, everything is finished, everything's cleaned. The only thing I need to do is strip my bed and like get rid of my towels and stuff. I don't know why, but it feels like really wrong to throw all that in the bin. Do you know what I mean? I just don't really like throwing anything out, but I asked the charity shop if they take them and they said they couldn't for hygiene reasons. So I don't really know what to do with them. Like, it just feels sacrilegious. And I also don't have a car here, so I have no way of bringing it to like a dump that would take fabrics. I'm going out for dinner for my flatmate's birthday. My last night in Leeds, end of an era. Can you believe I'm not a student anymore? Like, it's such a security blanket. I don't know what I'm gonna do without it. Like, now I have to actually adult. No, I'm too scared of that. Should I just do a master's? Like, now I see why people do panic masters, but I actually don't want to do a master's. Okay, I'm gonna go because they probably actually think I'm crazy. They just hear me talking to myself in my room all the time and they're like, that girl's absolutely crackers. So I'm gonna go and have a nice night. We're going to a restaurant called Bundabust, which is so good. If you've been to Leeds, I think it's also in Manchester. No, it's in Liverpool. It's so good, you have to go.